Let's go. Aaron Rodgers. Green Bay Packers. Are they back? Are they back? Now, Aaron Rodgers completed 30 of 39 passes, 313 yards, and 2 touchdowns in the Packers' 27-13 victory over the Eagles on Monday night. Eagles falling apart here. This might have been his best performance of the season. 76.9% completion rate is a new single-game high for him, while the 8 yards per attempt is third best mark of his career, of the year. Rodgers was near flawless, threading the needle. He was what we all expect Aaron Rodgers to be. Pocket collapses, scrambles a little bit, makes something happen, throws a ball in a tight window, and finds a receiver. And he did that all night long and just did everything. Beautiful touchdown pass to Devontae Adams. Carroll was on the coverage. Could do nothing about it. Just literally a millisecond away from blocking that, deflecting that ball. Lands right in Devontae Adams' arms. Scores a touchdown. Also hit Adams again on a 12-yard slant pattern. It was just happening over and over. Aaron Rodgers is using his legs like crazy. Eagles' defense is kind of bad. But yeah, he was Aaron Rodgers that we all expected. And I tweeted during that game, was like, is this where the Packers go on a win streak? They go 10-6, which is pretty funny because just days ago, Rodgers was talking about turning this 4-6 team into a 10-6 ball club, and maybe he's got something. Maybe remember until everybody relaxed 2 years ago, and then they went on a playoff run. Maybe that's what it is. Now we all talk about Green Bay's 4-game losing streak and how bad they were. Rodgers and a lot of people started to blame Rodgers because there's some family issues, some personal issues, team chemistry issues, all these things everybody was throwing at, but they forgot to actually look at Aaron Rodgers, and it wasn't that bad during that 4-game losing streak. Threw 12 touchdowns to 3 interceptions. The bad part is, while you could do great, football is not an I game. It's a we game. It's us game. Team game. And that same team had lost the past 2 games by combined 40 points. So, yeah. But the Packers, Monday night, did everything right. 10 of 14 on third down conversions and chances. They played their first complete game of the season. They look like a complete game. The thing that still worries me is that defense. The Packers defense missed tackles after tackles. But what was also very special about that Monday night game, and what should keep some hope alive for the Eagles, is that Carson Wentz, while doing this all by himself, because that offensive line is garbage. If the Packers defensive line is getting to you play after play, then you know your offensive line is garbage. Because Packers obviously are not that good. But Carson Wentz was looking like a mini Aaron Rodgers. He really was. Scrambling, making something happen, whether he was making it happen with his feet or extending the play and finding an open receiver, which is also tough for him because nobody on the Eagles roster can catch a ball. And he was getting it done. He was making it happen. So there's some positive news for the Eagles. Might not happen this year, might happen next year. But Aaron Rodgers and the Packers, they are 5-6. Still a bad record. The good news is the NFC North is not that tough. It goes through Detroit right now, which has a history of collapsing. So it's not all set in stone that the Packers won't make the playoffs and or win the NFC North. It's still a possibility. It's still there. And maybe it's a little too early to jump on it, but I think the Packers and Aaron Rodgers are back.